Are you guys over it, or you're still reliving the Champions League moments?
I'm definitely over it now. It's done and dusted. So let's think about the next year. I'm in that mode right now.
You got some hot signing coming up, right? I forgot who was it.
Hakimi.
Hakimi.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like he said that it's over, but that club is like planning in the long run now. We are going for some big names, trying for the next season. Roman wants the league now.
Yes.
We're done with UCL.
Who was that player on the field? His dad said, "Can you believe it? You won the Champions League," and he said, "I want to win the league next."
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. That's right.
Yeah, Chelsea through and through. Yeah.
Yes. So you definitely have your sights set. But, something that has bothered me kind of, you see the list of people you got, right? Ben Chilwell, Timo Werner, Thiago Silva, Havertz. Who else did you get there?
Mendy and Ziyech.
Mendy and Ziyech, yes. So how did you not win the league? Like, what happened? How are you 20 points off City? What went wrong?
I think there are a couple of reasons, right? So initially, when the season got started, like we were not the actual favorites to win the Premier League, right? Because we just had a transfer ban last year, and we are trying to improve our squad. And we knew that Lampard will take some time to, to get us to that next level. So we made a very good signings, like 4 to 5 good signings, and that gave us the confidence, like we can finish in the top 4. But as you see, it's very difficult for the players who are coming from different countries like Germany or Amsterdam. So it's very difficult for them to get used to the Premier League straight away. And we had a couple of injuries. Like in the beginning, we didn't had Pulisic, we didn't had Ziyech, and even Ben Chilwell was injured for like 4 to 5 games. So we couldn't keep up the momentum. And if you see our goal tallies, right? So the top scorer is midfielder Jorginho,
right,
and he scored only 7 goals.
All penalties.
I think most of them will be penalties.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, and even Mendy coming in a bit late. I mean, we had a problem with our 2 goalkeepers, Caballero and Kepa, in the initial few games.
Yeah.
Right.
And you guys definitely had a better second half. There is no denying that. Tuchel's arrival, I think, just fueled it further.
No, in fact, if you see the first half also, I guess probably till November, I think October or November, I think we almost at one point, in fact, we reached the first spot.
Till December first week, yeah.
Till December first week, I think the first spot was there only just for one day, but we reached till then. But then I think it was against which city, I don't know. We lost that one. It was a very easy game. We kind of lost it, and that's when the whole losing streak started. And it was, I think it was first two or three games losing streak it started, and I think it was the fourth or the third match was against Arsenal, and we lost terribly. And we were like, oh my god, this is. I mean, we were the first 2 games went like, okay, we can bounce back, and at that particular point of time, even Arsenal also was in a very bad shape, and we were like quite confident that we are going to thrash Arsenal because we have a very good attacking side, and we are going to do it. But instead, it went the other way around. They thrashed it very badly. That's when we actually started losing confidence. Like, okay, this is not going as what we had planned. Our confidence was literally started to go down by that time.
Definitely. I mean, that Arsenal game was a tipping point, and after that we had Man City next and Leicester too. So those 2 games were even tougher than Arsenal one, and we were simply outplayed in both of them. And I think that the Leicester game was the end, I think, in the Premier League for Lampard. So
correct.
Yeah. And that game, you should have seen the midfield. I mean, we were so outrun easily that I think Roman took charge, and then he took the final decision, and that was it.
The best part was that, you know, like why we were kind of confident even that we could win against Arsenal also. I think one or two games before that was the Arsenal's FA Cup match. I don't know against whom it was, but it was a very low league team, and Arsenal kind of lost that match pretty badly. I think it was very, very badly. I think the stadium also had fans in that at that particular point of time for that particular fixture. There were some partial fans at that point of time. In fact, there was this famous photo of those Arsenal fans. There was one Arsenal fan who had actually raised his mask to his eyes. Yeah. So we were kind of confident, you know what, we can beat this team, but we were quite shocked when it happened the other way.
Even before, like in the first part of the Lampard's era, right? So we saw like we are not getting good results against big teams. Like we drew 0-0 with Man United. We lost to Spurs in the Carabao Cup. We drew with Sevilla at home. So Lampard was actually getting points against the smaller teams. So that's where we were like, you know, we were in the top 3, top 2, and even we reached top in the first position. But by then we didn't play any bigger teams. So the problem started when we started facing good teams like Everton, then Arsenal, then Leicester.
We lost badly to United. Very badly to United.
Right. That was Lampard's first game, right?
First game. Right. And it was
last year. Yeah, last year.
I think it was 4-0.
Yeah.
Very good day.
4-0 last season.
4-0. Oh my God. I was like, what? Dream start.
So I am. So all three of you at some point have mentioned him. So I want to ask you, what was your first reaction when you heard that, you know, Manchester City legend Frank Lampard was taking over at Chelsea?
I was excited last year when he was taking over Chelsea, and especially with the transfer ban, I had followed him quite a lot when he was at Derby. So I knew how he had done with the youngsters, and I was pretty excited about it. But I didn't have any hopes. So I was just going into the season, maybe let's get a Europa spot. But what he did with the top 4 and the FA Cup final, I was really impressed. And he's left a legacy. I mean, he's got a lot of hate from our fans and all that, but he's left a really good team for Tuchel to take it to the completely next level. And I'm happy that he's come here. And I hope that 10 years later, he comes back much more experienced, much better, and does a good job.
Interesting. So you would take him back?
Definitely. He's Frank Lampard. He's the reason I started supporting Chelsea. So, but not now, after 10 years.
I think he did a tremendous job in the first season. Like nobody expected, you know, to Chelsea to finish in top 4 with a transfer ban. It was very difficult. He brought in a very young squad like Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Reece James. So even I didn't expect us to finish in top 4, but he did a great job in finishing top 4. But the next season, the expectations are quite high. When you make a transfer of 220 million, your club has set you an expectation where you have to at least compete for the top 2 positions and win trophies. So that was the target. I think that was too much for Lampard, I think, because he himself said that, it will take me at least 3 years to at least to win the Premier League. The first year will be the development phase, and second year we try to gel all the players, the new signings, and probably in the third year we'll try to challenge for the Premier League and the Champions League. So that was the kind of the idea he had, but unfortunately the results were so poor, and we were 9th in the table, and there was no other way. Like if we wanted to have the top 4, then we had to take a tough decision, and in the end it paid off.
I was not following Lampard's his growth actually at Derby. I mean, that one season in Derby, so I could not judge how it could be. But I used to get reports like, I used to hear news like, okay, he's doing decently well. But then when the news came out that they're going to hire Lampard, I was a bit apprehensive, but then I could understand why he was being selected. One was because they were not able to get any other managers also because of the transfer embargo, and that time Chelsea thought, you know what, this would be a wise choice to go forward with. Like, he's done decently well at Derby, so maybe we can give him a try. Initially, I did not have that confidence much, but I was hopeful, like what Yashodhan actually said. But then that game against Wolves actually changed the whole perspective for me. Like, it brought a lot of confidence actually. If you remember that game, like, all the youngsters were scoring in that game, especially Tammy and Tamori and all. So that kind of built the confidence. I mean, it good thing that he brought them to the top four and even brought them to an FA Cup final. I was quite confident that we would actually win that FA Cup final last year. But it very much sounded like they just wanted to give it to Arsenal. So
Yeah.
So I mean, there were a couple of fouls which was there, which they didn't give. But okay, what's happened has happened. No point in talking about that.